Hey everyone, it's Dr. Clint Steele with Pay It Forward times 1 million. I'm making this video basically to share with you the three most important things I learned on my journey of performing myself or inspiring 1 million acts of kindness in 1 year. I set that goal on September 28, 2012. On September 28, 2013, I reached 2.8 million. 2.8 million people I reached. My goal was 1 million. So in 1 year, one person touched 2.8 million people with positive acts of kindness. Three most important things that I learned. Number one, and this has nothing to do with acts of kindness, but this simply has to do with setting goals and setting deadlines. Number one is write your goal down and set a deadline to reach that goal. It's been said that 80% of your goal is going to be reached in the last 20% of the amount of time that you have left. That's almost to a T exactly what happened to me. In the middle of probably June, July, somewhere in there, I had only 200,000 acts of kindness. I only had about 2.5 months to go, and I'm thinking, how's this going to happen? I could have given up at that point, but I didn't. Because I had written down my goal, I had put it out there for people to see, and I'd set a deadline. I was going to follow through until my deadline came. Now, last 2.5 months, I reached 2.6 million people. Okay. Number one, write your goal down and set a deadline. Number two, be committed. There's three ways that things happen in life. Number one, they happen through happenstance, circumstance, by accident, whatever you want to call it. Number two, they happen through decisions. You make a decision to do something and then you follow through with it. The thing is with that is you make a decision to do something, you can make a decision not to do something. Okay? So number three, and the only way that your goals are going to happen, the only way that things are going to happen is when you're committed to happening. That means that you cut out all other options. You set your goal, you set your deadline, and you're committed to making that happen at that time. Let me tell you what happens. When you're 80% away from your goal and you only have 20% of the time left, your mind starts to work overdrive. Your mind starts to go into overdrive and figure out ways to make this happen. Your mind gets creative. You start pulling out all the resources. You start making things happen because you're committed to making it happen. You see, those things aren't going to happen when you have 20% of your time left and 80% of your goal left and you say, oh, I'm quitting. I'm throwing in the towel. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to make it happen. I'm stopping right here. Those things only happen when you're committed to making those things happen. So number two, be committed. And number three, and this has to do with my specific goal here, is one person can make a difference. You see, one person with a commitment to follow through on something can make it happen. Because what happens is that one person turns into multiple people. The term "no man is an island" comes to mind, and it came to mind many, many times as I was pursuing this goal. But it started with one person. One person with a commitment. One person who wanted to make a positive difference. You are that person. You can be that person. You have to make a commitment to do it, though. Okay, so you can make a difference in other people's lives. I don't care if you're in kindergarten. I don't care if you're in 5th grade. I don't care if you're in junior high or high school. I don't care if you're 94 years old or 99 years old. You can make a difference in other people's lives. And you are making a difference in other people's lives. The question is that difference positive or negative? So make a decision now to go out into the world and make a positive difference in other people's lives. Thanks to everyone who has joined me. Thanks to everyone who has helped me in my journey of reaching 1 million acts of kindness as I went and I reached 2.8 million people in 1 year. My next goal is on the way. It's brewing right now in my head. I need to think on it and make sure that I can be committed to that goal and make sure that I can put the time and the effort into making that goal happen. And so I'm going to think on that for a little bit more time, and as soon as I make that decision, I will release my next goal right here on the website, Pay It Forward Times 1 Million. Make sure to sign up for our Pay It Forward Times 1 Million Pay It Forward Friday email blasts. Every single Friday, people. We got positive acts of kindness that take less than 10 minutes, cost less than $2, and you can make a positive difference. So many people came up to me during this last year and said, you know what, I want to do something, but I don't know what to do. Sign up for that, and we'll give you ideas, and those will lead to other ideas, and those will lead to other inspirations through you, and you can share your ideas with us, and we can use them. So have a fantastic day, everyone. This is Dr. Clint Steele.